Hello, this is Jefferson from Mayfield. Thank you for tuning in once again. I am on my way to visit a Steiner Royal in Penobscot, which is in the northwestern quadrant of the galaxy. And this is part one of Heir of Nothing. This is a communique from Duke Elias von Richter. Greetings, Commander. I am Duke Elias von Richter. As a man with a keen focus on my legacy, I've started to look into the future, towards a time when I'm no longer here. I do not have any direct heirs, and so, normally upon my passing, my younger brother, Emil, would be set to gain everything, including my royal title of Duke. But Emil is a vain, spoiled, narcissistic, and ill-suited to rule an entire planet. I do not want my legacy as the Duke of Penobscot tarnished by the succession of someone so unworthy to rule. So I have taken steps to ensure that Emil will never inherit anything from my estate, not my wealth, not my royal titles, nor my land grants. Upon my death, my titles and all my possessions are to be returned to the Commonwealth and donated to the people of Penobscot. But despite previously inheriting a fortune that makes him wealthy enough to live in the lap of luxury for the rest of his life, Emil feels slighted at the notion of being denied my possessions. He seeks the dukedom and the prestige it comes with, feeling that he is owed what he has never once sacrificed to earn. So, I'm making the trip there. Right now, I'm actually in Amity, which is actually the location of another quest, and you can only travel like 10 locations. So I'm going to have to travel to a place just outside of range, and then make one jump. And I expect this to be an interesting mission. I like the objective missions, the ones that you get from other houses. I find them very interesting. And some news has happened since last time you were here. And actually quite a bit of news. So, let's start with St. Ives Compact breaks from Capellan Confederation. After almost a month of turbulent skirmishes, Duchess Candice Leal announced this morning that the St. Ives Commonality has been reformed into the St. Ives Compact, breaking free from the Capellan Confederation. Candice Leal, heir and daughter of Chancellor Maximilian Leal, abandoned the Confederation and fled to St. Ives, inciting the secession. In collaboration with Federated Sons agents, the forces loyal to the Duchess were able to push back the fragmented CCAF and retake the capital world in under a month. As the Fourth Secession War takes its toll on House Leal, the Duchess wishes to preserve her nation's people and culture by cooperating with Hans Davian in order to avoid future conflicts with the dominant Federated Commonwealth. Reports say a formal alliance between the two groups is inevitable in order to protect the small nation situated in the heart of Capellan territory. Following the loss of the Tikhonov Commonality and the destruction of the CCEF by the Federated Sons, the Capellan Confederation is in complete disarray. Their territory and forces nearly cut in half. This could be the beginning of the end for the once proud successor state. February 30th, 3030. Comstock Peace Pact of 3030 ends Fourth Secession War. The time has come for the anger and misunderstandings that caused this war to be set aside so we can construct a true and lasting peace from the ruins. The joint statement by Archon Katrina Steiner and First Prince Hans Davian in early January has proved fruitful. 5 weeks later, peace talks mediated by Comstar have resulted in the Comstar Peace Pact of 3030. The document was signed today by the leaders of the Draconis Combine, Federated Sons, Free World League, and Illyrian Commonwealth. Notably absent is the signature of Lady Romano Liao, who currently serves in the absence of her father, Maximilian Liao, Chancellor of the Capellan Confederation. This absence, however, is likely to prove inconsequential, given that all other signatories have already agreed that the war is over. March 3030, March 18th, 3030. Comstar interdiction ends with Comms Guards comm guards placed at all Federated Suns HPG facilities. The intentional communications blackout of Federated Suns worlds by Comstar over the attack of an HPG facility on Sarna was lifted almost 4 months ago. Only now, though, are we seeing what the terms of that agreement mean, with Comstar placing their own military forces at all hyperpulse generators in the Federated Suns, here on Kaf, so close to Terra. Members of the comm guards and their mechs have already arrived and been seen on duty. This reporter even managed to have a conversation with one of them. Thomas Faber seems rather unlike the reclusive and mystical stereotype so many think of. Friendly and charming, as we talked. Me on the ground and he from the open hatch of his battle mech. Thomas and I got along well as we spoke about his posting, my coverage of it, and various topics like him missing his newborn daughter and the local sports teams. As our conversation wound down, I commented on what an unusual sight his crab battle mech was. Created just before the Star League fell, with none produced since, crabs are a rare sight, especially in such good condition. Thomas mentioned that both his father and grandmother had served in it, and he wondered if he, too, would one day pass it along to his young daughter. And finally, April 30th. April 2nd, 3030. Duchy of Endurian rebels. Province breaks free from FWL. After weeks of disputes at the Free Worlds League Parliament, Dame Catherine Humphreys, leader of the Duchy of Andorin, declared the province free from the League's control. This act of independence came to no surprise for many, as Dame Humphreys is well known for persistently contesting the Captain General and the FWL Parliament. Over the course of her political career, she opposed the League's politics and consistently invoked the Home Defense Act when the Captain General called for offensive operations. This autonomy came to a boiling point during the Fourth Secession War, as Humphreys harshly criticized Captain General Janos Mariek's poor attempts at upholding the concord of Captain and opposing the FEMCOM invasions. The secession has created unrest with the remainder of the League, as talks of cutting off support for the new independent nation are underway. As a result, Dame Humphreys has further political correspondence with Magistrix Kayala Centrala, leader of the periphery nation Magistry of Canopus, for a possible coalition. So these have been the news reports lately, and as I said, we have one more jump. Okay, I'm gonna have to accept this because let's see what they have to say. So, the only truth that sticks. This is another. This is what I'm talking about. This is actually something from the League of the Kestrel Ranchers, I believe. And Candace Lau's illegal annexation of the St. Ives commonality was a betrayal of the highest order. She has brought shame to her father, Tessel Lau, and with it, the entirety of the Confederation. The treachery of her and those that abandoned the Confederation in its time of need will never be forgiven by the compelling people until all those involved are brought to justice. Candace believes herself and her new husband safe in the walls of their petty little puppet state, but her sister, Romano Liao, has devised a plan to remind Candace of the tenuous position she put herself in when she abandoned the Confederation by crippling one of her St. Ives Compact's units, her cherished St. Ives Sentinels. We are asking you to join with the 2nd Confederation Reserve Cavalry in staging a raid that will coax out her St. Ives Sentinels into an ambush. Crippling the Sentinels will show those traitors that the Confederation will seek justice for its people and their masters within the Federation, the Federated Commonwealth will do nothing to protect them. We will have justice on behalf of the Confederation. So I need to think about that, because right now I'm actually doing a mission for exactly what she's talking about. So, with no further ado, let us make this one jump, stop listening to my shaky reading, and get things underway. But it is fun. Traveling the stars like this, going from place to place, seeing new things. Alright, so, contracts. This is it right here. So 240 ton. Interesting. Okay. We're going to make it less than fun. No, let's not do that. So, there's a large mercenary force gathered planetside that needs investigating. Eliminate a few key members of the squad, and we'll be able to discern whether they are working for my brother. Alright, so, alright. I'm just going to take the money payout because I could use a little bit of a boost. And, alright, so, I needn't be such a, I didn't be that way about it. Let's do this. I think this will do it. So, I'm fielding. And you're going to be able to see the heavy rifle in action yet again. Because I love the heavy rifle. The heavy rifle is probably one of my favorite weapons in the entire game. We have quite a lineup here. And I want to make sure that the experience is lined up with the mech. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, this makes more sense. Because look at this, 29 to 45, and so this is good. This is good. I like this. Now, let's go. I want to just make a note to acknowledge that I made you sit through a long preamble. But
this bounty is only payable if we bring the entire group to justice.
This should be great.
So you will have to search the area and ensure that everyone on our list is found and dealt with before we can pack it in.
Because what I want to do is make sure
My brother Emil knows that I am taking steps to bar him from inheriting my noble entitlements upon my death. Court rumors have recently spread saying that he is amassing a great mercenary force, intending to launch a coup to claim what he believes is rightfully his. I cannot move against my brother without proof of his treachery. I want you to take out key members of this supposed mercenary force he has built up on his land, and then report back to me.
Alright,
Looks like we got some bad intel. Our target is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other locations.
So that's our client. Hey, he's not as shady as he sounds. I mean, I think he's alright.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, it's just his voice. He's not that shady. So he's not at this location. I'm not going to really go in there and investigate. I'm going to make sure that I'm keeping my eye on our objectives. I don't want to get mired down I don't want to get mired down in nonsense.
Form up! Hostile mech detected. Target is down.
IFF readings are showing all targets at this location, Commander. Approach with caution.
Copy. Lens target identified.
I'm taking on heavy fire. Just lost a component.
Target acquired.
Tango down!
New target Lotus.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Yeah, that's good. We have another target. Another primary target here. They said they're all here. I haven't seen all the targets yet.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for. I'm not seeing our targets at this location. Make way to the next nav point. We might have more luck there.
Incoming missile.
can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
By the great provinces are being torn apart. Enemy mech destroyed.
All right.
Tango.
We're doing well. We got one more primary target.
Target trebuchet.
Target received. Engaging.
Target Alpha has been neutralized.
All right, that's
I
it.
have all targets showing up as KIA on my scopes. Great work.
My eyes may be deceiving me, but these supposed mercenaries appear to be flying House Merrick colors. Commander, it is imperative that you return to your dropship at once. I need your battle mech's gun cam footage and sensor readings. If Emil has indeed enlisted House Merrick into his scheme, I will see him hung for treason over this.
Acquired.
We fulfilled our contract, Commander. Let's get you out of here now.
Target acquired.
Shared targets identified.
Raptor unit squad taking
Alright, let's
heavy
go back.
damage.
Let's go back to dropship. So, we don't want to cover too much damage. We're
Target
going
is down.
to make repairs and see what our next steps are. So there you go. Not a bad beginning to what appears to be an interesting chain quest. So, all my mech soldiers, all my mech troops are in condition. So let's see what we have here. These Duke Syndrome are mercenaries. Emo is assembling loyal servants of the Free Worlds League. That traitor, I would never have imagined that Emo would sink into getting to bed with the League to take what is mine. The Archon will see him hang for this. Even worse, the League forces now know that they've been made. Their troops have now mobilized and are closing in on my estate. I need you to join my honor guard to intercept and repel my brother's troops. They're attempting to ford the Verona River at the edge of my land. My life and all of the Commonwealth is depending on this. Do not let us down. So, I'm going to take that mission, and I need to be very quick here. I do need to, I must repair. So, very tricky, very tricky. I have to repair. You cannot just rush into that mission. So I do have a little buffer time, but the longer I wait, the harder it's going to be to make this mission. But I can't just go in there with my troops the way they are. Luckily, everything seems to be more or less ship-shape. It should take just a few days. All right, so now it is back to Penobscot, and actually, I may be incorrect. I may not be going to Penobscot. I didn't look at that very closely, and I should have. No, I am, excellent. And let's take a look at some new breaking news. With the Fourth War over, weary soldiers return home. This is a news reel from June 11th, 3030. With the Fourth Secession War over, many worlds are seeing those who left to serve return. Every unit involved in the conflict is reporting declines as those whose term ended during the war are now able to leave. Even mech warriors who served with distinction and are being offered significant retention packages to stay on as trainers are declining and wishing to return to a life of peace. Mech warriors like Self, who finally returns to Zavija from the 10th Sky Rangers, originally joining up to protect his home world during the waning years of the Third Secession War. Self was able to leave when the Fourth Secession War started up and saw him and his graceful mech titled Skokomish in action for several years longer than he intended. So things are changing.
Prepped and ready, Commander.
More to come. More to come. And let's see what we have here. Alright, so I have really good pilots. All these pilots have at least 45 points to fill. And
Prepped and ready, Commander.
That's really good for longevity. So with that being said, wrap it up, Scott. Let's do this mission. So contract, it's 340 tons. I'm going to take the cash payout because right now we need the cash. Coming out here is like very expensive. And with no further ado, we are just going to launch right into this mission.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Commander, I've deployed the entirety of the Penobscot militia and am rerouting House Richter's honor guards to the Verona River. We must repel Emil's forces before they can cross the river at all costs.
Raptor unit squad taking heavy damage. For the good of the great provinces, you must be destroyed. Rest in pieces.
All right, everybody, let's stick to the mission and not be distracted by all that's going on around us. We need to take out the artillery first. Without taking out the artillery, we are going to be nothing but sitting ducks, and it'll be like shooting fish in a barrel for them.
Target acquired.
Icon critical. Initiating
Target
jet sequence.
destroyed. New target free.
I know it's harrowing with all the artillery fire coming down on us.
Moving into formation.
Keep formation. Stay tight. We need to take out the artillery. And we won't have to worry about the heavy shelling anymore. We're almost there.
I dedicate this kill to the Free Worlds League.
And I'm sorry, but do your best not to get in. Do your best, I repeat, do your best not to get in.
Target acquired.
Raptor unit receiving heavy fire.
Target acquired.
You are the commander. Take the target.
Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
This is going well. This is the right thing to do. We're helping all of our allies by not neglecting,
Another enemy dropship incoming.
especially with another enemy dropship coming in. We're gonna have a fight ahead of us.
Try again tomorrow.
Ready up. Battle mech spotted.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Lance target received.
Blow up their component. We have them now.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
All right, we have. All right. We have taken out the artillery. Now we can focus on the mechs that have landed
Target commander.
in the drops.
Reinforcements inbound.
Focus engagement on lead target.
Target destroyed.
And that's what I'm talking about.
New target locust. Target acquired.
We have your target, commander.
Incoming missile.
Taking heavy damage.
Target destroyed.
All right, we do appear at the moment to have stabilized the situation. I haven't said that we're out of the woods yet, though. Let's see.
We'll go. Focusing fire.
Let's try to keep a height advantage.
They sustained heavy damage.
Target acquired.
We have your target, commander.
Target destroyed.
Lance target engaged.
Destroyed.
Enemy reinforcements inbound. The enemy are
Got him.
deploying still more reinforcements, Commander.
Anyway, critical. Look at that.
Tango down!
Time to be among them. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. This is going to get juicy.
New target, spider. Acquired.
Hostile pull off a part of my mech. Priority target received.
Got him. Going critical. Get out of here. Anyone that got in the blast radius is going to have a bad day.
Target acquired.
Shifting to your target, Commander. Mech tango down.
We are on your target, Commander.
Target acquired.
My target eliminated.
Reporting. Confident loss.
Got him. Now this is the kind of thing I like. Got him. I love this thing.
I can't sustain damage like this much longer.
Target acquired.
Tango down.
Destroyed.
Target is down.
This is the reason I get up in the morning.
Look out, Commander. More enemy mechs inbound.
Oh, they're not gonna make it, you know. And they're saying they entertaining. All right, so let's see what are they gonna throw at us next. Oh, the dropship is coming down right down on top of us. All right, clear.
New target. Hunt.
Shifting to your target, Commander. Coordinate fire on the commander's target.
Extensive structure damage. Request support.
Targeted mech heavily damaged.
We just lost someone. We just lost Stubbs.
Enemy mech destroyed.
All right, let's keep it tight.
Target acquired.
We did not expect there to be no casualties. Not a bad day. It's not a bad day.
Being torn apart. Damage critical.
They destroyed one of my components.
Reduced to scrap over here, Commander.
I think this is gonna be it. So this last push. Give me all you got. All right, let's give me all you got.
Target acquired.
On your target. sheets for a tent in the woods. Emil will most likely retreat to his villa in the Prospect Mountains and make his final stand there. Come by my command center when you return, Commander. We have a siege to prepare for.
Alright, we seem to be doing pretty well so far. Now let's see where it takes us. I'm gonna have keep you with me through this entire journey, so you know, stay tuned. Do not turn the channel because we are going to do this very quickly. So I didn't ask for any share points or salvage points, so unfortunately, I am not going to be able to partake in some of the goodies. And I do have some injured mechs. Some injured mech pilots. So, view transmission. So, Commander, it is time for us to go on the offensive. Emil and his forces have retreated and are hiding out in his mountain villa. League forces are heavily fortifying the mountain road leading to his property. A small mountain road is the only path leading up to Emil's villa, so this is where the League forces will be preparing for a fight. We must continue to take the fight to him. If we clear the mountain pass, Emil will be trapped and have no place to retreat to. So, like, this is right here, and this is for all marbles. So, what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go here and go back and make some repairs and prepare for the sudden conclusion to this family squabble. So there you have it. I'm making some much needed repairs to my mech. I have 2 injured mech pilots, and I'm making those repairs and allowing them to convalesce. And now, you know, I'm just gonna pay that. Now we are ready to, as I said, play the stunning conclusion to this epic tale of family sorrow. So, we have another news break. This, August 18th, dated August 18th, the year of our Lord, 3030. AFFS retools captured Capellan prototype mechs. Over the course of the invasion, Federated Suns forces announced that they have captured and salvaged a large number of Capellan prototype battle mechs. Identified as RVN-1Xs or Ravens, these light-class mechs manufactured by Hellspawn Industrials weren't sent for analysis back in Davian space. After extensive tests, the Davian techs mandated to re-outfit the mediocre Capellan design, improved the mech for AFF use, ensuring no bit of salvage went to waste. The new variant, the RVN-2X, removed the heavy makeshift electronic warfare system in place of a large laser and 2 additional tons of armor, transforming the Raven from lacking support mech into a well-rounded scout capable of engaging more armored targets. Prototype EW systems stripped form the mechs were sent to New Avalon for further analysis, with techs insisting that the Capellan's poor attempt at Star League era disruption device proved to be far below expectations. Although additional research is underway, initial reports show that the EW is far too bulky, unreliable, and prone to side effects when damaged. So, not really a great new addition to the mech lineup, you know, but, oh, I have negotiating points. Well, okay, I'm going to use that just in case, because that's how I like it. That's how I like it. I like airstrikes. All right, this is for all the marbles. We have to make sure that our allies, in this case, our client, is well served. Let's do this. Like Brutus, Lee orders, do this.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This mountain villa is only accessible through a mountain road that travels through the area. It appears that his Merrick forces have installed defenses along the path and are preparing a defensive position along this patch of road to repel our forces. We will need this patch of road cleared of all Merrick forces before we can box him in. So assist House Richter and militia units in destroying all enemy forces that wear the Merrick Eagle.
Our employer has okayed the use of airstrike on this mission. Stand by for strike confirmation.
Roger that. Again, we're going to need to take out the artillery if we want to have a chance of doing this mission.
Standing by for your tango confirmation. Sierra 2-1, over.
And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a good position and call in airstrikes to do so. Cover me. On second thought, no, I don't want to do that. Those are all small mechs. Alright. Original plan.
Tango down!
So an evil stretch of land, and we're actually able to access pretty quickly. Perhaps we'll just take them out the old-fashioned way.
Target is mech heavily damaged. We'll be scrapped in no time.
Target
I'm no
acquired.
help to the free world in this state. I'll have to eject. Enemy mech heavily damaged. Let's finish them off.
Target destroyed.
Forming on you.
Form up. Alright, let's take out the remaining ones.
Target and mech eliminated. Such is the fate of all who oppose House Barrack. Enemy destroyed. What's your run being works like that? Enemy mech eliminated.
Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Coordinates confirmed. Sierra 2-1, go.
Enemy running down. Contribution in sight. Ejecting.
Enemy reinforcements inbound.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Taking heavy damage.
Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Strike support is ready and standing by. Over.
CT going critical. We must eject. Heavy hit. Lost a component.
that. Targeting info updated.
This is getting really hairy. I think we're gonna do it. I have faith in my men and my women. I have faith in my mech squad. I have faith in my battle mechs.
Focus target updated.
The enemy are deploying still more reinforcements, Commander.
Now, where is that? I need to use the airstrikes. Yes, advantage. Where are they deploying?
Look out, Commander. More enemy mechs inbound.
Following your lead.
Okay, I really need to use.
Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Acknowledging strike pattern. Coming in for the kill. Sierra 2-1, out.
Priorities! I need to bail out!
We lost our airstrike support. They're heading home.
Lance target engaged. Unable. Invalid target ID.
Lens target received.
In the name of the great provinces, you must be destroyed. No more use in this fight. I'll eject.
Coordinate fire on the commander's target.
Burn that target down.
Alright, that's one less.
Shared targets identified.
Copy. Lance target identified.
This is not certain.
Taking heavy fire. Breaking up.
Victor's honor guard will handle this matter from here. Return to my estate and we'll settle up your final payments. You were well worth the money, mercenary. I will be sure to convey that to the Mercenary Review Board.
All right, so that is a successful conclusion to this mission. I just want to see what happens next. That's how you do it. By the numbers, take them down, knock them up, crack them up, take them down. I love the smell of napalm in the morning, and this is why I like to get up. This is why I get out of bed. A final message from Duke Alliance Federator. Excellent work, Commander. My brother has formally declared his surrender after his little tantrum. He's been remanded to house arrest in his villa for the rest of my days. Despite him being a traitorous little weasel, he is still my brother. I've given permission to Archon Steiner to do with him as she wishes when I die. Knowing that his only remaining life choices are to live out his luxurious life in solitude or in a prison cell awaiting his execution should keep him in line, as I can never see him willingly trading away his fine silk sheets for any lesser accommodations. In any case, thank you, Commander, for bringing this unfortunate business to an end. I've provided you with an extra bonus for your company's discretion in these delicate matters of state. I hope that I may rely on your services again in the future if I have any need for them again. And that is that. I'm
Prepped and ready, Commander.
going to pretty much just make my way back home from here. I mean, it's pretty much what I need to do another mission before I do that. It's pretty much where things are at. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's a little longer than usual, but there were 3 quests. They were all related, and I didn't see any particular reason not to bring you along for the ride this time. So I hope you enjoyed. I really enjoyed playing that. I hadn't played that at all before, so that was me doing it fresh. Take care. This has been Jefferson Troy Mayfield. God bless.